Okay, well, I'm just in the process of soldering a new main power supply capacitor in. As you can see, I've got it clamped at the moment. This particular capacitor hasn't got the third leg that the other one's got, so I'm going to need to probably put some hot glue or something in there just to stabilise it. So let's get the iron a little bit hotter. A bit of flux just to help make a neater joint. Let's say this is a higher quality capacitor than what was fitted. It's also rated at higher temperature, so overall should mean it'll last longer. There we go. Touch it up a little bit. Right, as I say, that's pretty firm, but I will put some hot glue, just a couple blobs on here to stabilise it. There we are. I did have these as well, these snap-in ones, but I've gone with this one in the end. The ripple current's a bit lower. Whether that makes a lot of difference, I don't know, but lower is better than higher. So there we are. Our power board is nearly complete. So I've got a couple other jobs I want to do. I just want to take a couple of these diodes out and check them. And also this capacitor here. Someone's still not quite right with this power supply board, so I might have to just power it back up and see how we are with the new filter cap. I don't think that would have altered the voltages in any way. So I'll just make sure that that's all okay. So let's pop the power back in. Make sure there's nothing about shorting anything. Let's bring the power up. I'm just going to see with my multimeter here whether that's made any difference at all. Still 10.5 volts, so no difference. Okay. So the next trick is to take these diodes out and check them. Okay, I'm still working on this power board. What I did late last night was I just lifted a leg of each of the resistors and went through those just to double check that none of those were out of tolerance, and they all measured up fine. I've taken the two diodes out at the moment, so we've got our main, one of the rectifier diodes and also this Zener diode. Now I'm going to change that. I've got some more in, some equivalents, so I'm going to pop a new one of those in. And I'm going to reuse that one for the minute, but I need to try and find a replacement for that really, because although it's showing okay forward voltage. I don't know whether it's got any reverse voltage. It could be a little bit dodgy. So anyway, first up is this, pop a new Zener in, see how we get on with that. Okay, that's it all back together now. I'm going for another power up. Let's make sure everything's out of the way. I've put a new Zener diode in. I've got the old rectifier diode in still. I've still got to work out what to replace that with because that's not available anymore. So let's pull the voltage up and I'll check the volts once again. I'm going to use 2 probes this time, but I am being careful, so let's pop it up. Sure we're on, yes we are. There we are, 240 volts, so let's have a look what we've got this time. All the way around. Ah, 10.98. That's 11 thereabouts. So pin 2, I believe, is there. $10.98. Still got 17 on those. I think that's just because they're not connected. So it looks like that Zener was the issue. Okay, welcome back to the FRG-7700. I'm now confident that the power supply is absolutely spot on. I've reviewed a video that another YouTuber, Greg, Hammond's Shortwave, I think it's Hammond's Shortwave channel. I'll put a link to it in this video anyway. But he was saying that the 11 volts is regulated, the other voltage is unregulated, so it'll always appear high until the set starts drawing current, and then it's just got enough backup there to stop it dropping below 13.5, which is fine. I mean, we've got 14 something under load and about 17 with no load on it, and replacing that Zener diode has brought the 11 volt rail up. It's about 10.9 with no load now, so I'm quite happy with that. So I'm going to finalise this board now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to whip it out, and I'm just going to put some hot glue on this capacitor just to hold it. As you can see, it's moving around a little bit. I have soldered it pretty tight to the board, but I am going to just put a couple blobs of hot glue on it just to make sure that it doesn't move about and fracture. But apart from that, that board is bang on. The other thing I did as well was while I was in there, and if you can see in the bottom there, let's get the light a bit closer. Oops. And that's the power transistor down there. What I've done to this one is I've taken it out, tested it, made sure it was okay, which it was, and I've reseated it. There's very little heatsink compound on it, so I've redone that, blobbed loads on there, so there's no problems there with heat dissipation in the future. As I say, the Zener just went a little bit haywire. It was still shown as a Zener diode, but a Zener diode, but it was just putting that voltage down a little bit, so I've just put a brand new one in there, and that's sorted that out. So I'm going to whip this board back out now. I'm just going to clean up around that transistor because it looks a little bit messy with all the heatsink compound on it. So I'm going to pop it back out, hot glue that one and then put that back together, and I can tick that off my list of things done, and that certainly is going to last many years now. Right, well that's the board all back in, all screwed back in. As you can see, there's some hot glue in there, and that's made that absolutely, I can't move that at all now, so that's bang on. So because the old one did have 3 pins, and the third one was just a stabilising pin, not connected to anything. So there we go, power supply done. Now we've just got to carry on further into the radio just to see if I can find what this issue is. Okay, I'm just going through some of the alignment of the PLL unit here, just seeing if there's any anomalies in this. So basically it's telling me to adjust the VFO coils here, I think it's VFOs, to 7.4 volts. So currently I've got 7.6 volts on the 20 band. I'm just giving them a little tweak. So that's 7.4. Very touchy. 7.41. I just have to dig the wax out to get into these. I'm using a ceramic screwdriver. Make sure I keep away from the mains there. .4, and the last one is on the 29 meter band. This is the dial at 1000. So again, I'm just going to dig the wax out. I'm keeping the wax, so what I should do when I'm done is just pop it back in the hole and just give it a little bit of hot air, that'll melt it back in. So this isn't far out, this one's 7.34. Very touchy, this one. $399. Right, let's see if that's made any difference to our tuning. Four, five, six. Ho ho ho! Right, let's pause it there a minute. I have managed to bring most of those in. Prior to that I did a quick alignment as well on another test point. It was slightly out. Everything's slightly out, but lots of slightly outs can mean it won't work. So I'm going to just put it back into some normality, clear the bench a little bit, and test it out. Okay, so I've done a bit of an alignment on it. I've not gone through the full alignment procedure yet, but I'm just doing a little bit at a time just to see if I'm making any improvement really. Right, let's power them on. Start down on 0 then. Let's come back to 0 on the counter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 17, 18. So it seems like it's 16 and 17 makes it a playing up. 18, 19, 20. So we certainly have improved it. So it could mean it is just purely an alignment issue. Let's see if that settles back to 16. There we go. Just jumping about a little bit. So before it wouldn't go past 5 without jumping to 17 mags, so that's certainly sorted. Just that one there. Just even more so, without even an antenna connected, look. Just quickly pop my wire antenna, I've put a connection on the end of it now, so there's a contest on today, so it's pretty busy on the bands. It's a strong station. Let's get the light back up out the way a bit.
Delta Florida 2, something to Oscar Tokyo. Okay, Delta Kilo 2, America Tokyo. Heavy, thank you very much. 59 Charlie, Radio Charlie.
I'm not sure what contest that is, but it's
Okay, QSL, thanks. QRZ, Oscar Lima 6 Hotel, look me back. Come on, Papa. Again. Japan. QRZ, Oscar Lima 6 Hotel, look me back.
Oscar Lima, is that Oscar Lima? Not sure if that's Finland or Norway, something like that. I can't remember the time. Bands are busy.
America, stroke 1, contest. Italy, Kilo 3, Uniform November, America, stroke 1.
That's Italy.
Kilo 3, Uniform November, America, stroke 1, contest. Tango 59, Hotel Radio Sierra. Thank you,
The 20-metre band is always busy this time of day. So we can get some broadcast on there somewhere. Well, that's AM broadcast band. I'm not sure what station that is. So. Sounds American. Not QSB, let's it's a lot of interference. Probably my video, is it? No. It's probably that power line adapter that's back in again. Anyway. Let's continue with the alignment, see if I can get it any better. Okay, well I'm carrying on with the alignment of this. Just got my signal generator and that hooked up. I'm going to do the first and second IF adjustment here, so loads of things to do. So I've got my tone there hopefully. Tuned to 8.1. So basically I've got to adjust a load of these coils now for the best reading on the S meter. Just have a look at what tools to use here. Let's try that one. Now there we are. Let's just boost the signal up a little bit. It did come up a little bit on the next one. Not making any difference. Nope. 8. That was jammed fast. Let's knock the level down a little bit. Do it again. It's peaked. 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 Peaked, and the last one. There we are, so that wasn't far off at all. In fact, it was very little improvement, a little tiny bit, but nothing major. And also now T11 to 14. Okay, T11 to 14 is across the back here. This one being T11, so again, turn them up a little bit. I'll ease it back if I make any improvement. So it's really just looking at the S meter here. A little bit maybe, not a lot. No movement there. Nope. No movement there, no difference. Let's knock it down a little bit lower. Nope. Nope. We'll just go over the other ones once more. Always worth giving them a couple goes each. It's pretty sensitive radio anyway, really. These are all pretty peaked, to be honest, so I wouldn't expect it to drift much. 8. And the last one. we did get a little bit out of it. It's worth doing.